Hello Muses! It is a gorgeous day outside here in southern Indiana, so I am recording this vlog outside. It's about 69 degrees Fahrenheit, which I think is about 20 degrees Celsius, so the weather is absolutely perfect. I'm taking some time to sit outside and soak up the sun, listen to the birds sing. It's just really pleasant out here. Today's vlog is going to be about writing. I am really new to YouTube, and I'm not sure exactly how to get this video into AuthorTube. I don't know if it's just a special hashtag that I need to use, or if I have to upload it to a different place on YouTube. If you know, please comment below and help me out, because I am very new to YouTube and I'm not very good with technology, so I'm learning this as I go along. I think I mentioned before in my first video that I am a published author. I write epic fantasy, science fiction. I've written a few short stories in the urban fantasy genre. I also write poetry. One of my stories, it's called The Wishing Well, is going to be in an anthology called Wicked Wishes Anthology. And that's coming out on May the 4th. It is available. It will be available on all the retailers. It is up for pre-order now. You get 15 great short stories with the theme Wicked Wishes. It's going to be fun. My story is one of 15 stories in there, and 100% of the proceeds are going to the World Literacy Foundation. So and it's only 99 cents, so it's a great cause. The anthology is put out by Fiction Atlas Press, and they do 2 anthologies a year. This is the first one this year, and they put out just really quality anthologies. And I'd also like to do a shout out to Courtney, who is the founder of Fiction Atlas Press, because she does the super cool editing of these videos, because like I said, me and technology, we don't get along. So thank you, Courtney. So check out Wicked Wishes Anthology. I will put a link below. Again, it's up for pre-order now. It comes on May 4th, and you can get it on any of your retailers. I guess I should say welcome to my channel, Melissa's Muse. Today we're talking about writing. I haven't since even before COVID hit. I was in a funk, and I have not been writing regularly for some time now. And then COVID hit, and it was just like, oh, good grief. dealing with all that just mental funk. I wasn't able to do much writing at all. I had planned on finishing the 4th book in my Sword of Rhiannon series, and of course that did not come about. I was just trying to keep my spirits up during COVID. I am putting my nose to the grindstone again. I think is that saying? That's kind of weird, but okay. I'm gonna start getting serious about getting back into a daily writing habit. I have, besides the short stories that I have in 3 or 4 different anthologies, I have 4 books out. Earlier this year, I had taken them down from the retailers. I was wide, meaning that I sold them on Barnes & Noble's, Kobo, Amazon. I sold them everywhere. I recently took them down because I am planning on doing a rewrite, re-edit, and recover of the 4 books that I have written and published so far, and then finish that last book in the series, which is called The Sword of Rhiannon. It's an epic fantasy series. Book 1 is it's called The Flight of the Raven, and it is a perma-free. I don't think I still have it up because I am completely rewriting that book. It was a novella, so it was a shorter book, but I am completely rewriting it. I'm stretching it out to be a full-length novel, and that book will be perma-free. It'll be free on all the retail sites. And then I'm going to be doing a heavy rewrite on the first book of the series, which is Tree of Bone and Mist. And the second book in the series, which I'm combining into one book, because I had it had originally been one book, the first book, but I split it up because I thought way back then that it was just too long. It's about 150,000 words, but it's an epic fantasy. So I'm going to be putting those two books back together. They're getting a heavy rewrite. They're getting new covers. And then the third book in the series is called the Sword of Stone. I'm also doing a rewrite on that, but probably not quite as extensive, but I am putting in a whole new storyline in there, kind of answering a question about a character that I really wanted to explore, but for some reason I felt the book was already too long and I left it out. The book is not too long, and I'm going to include that in this new rewrite. And then the fourth book will be the last book in this series, and it's called The Daughter of the Forgotten Tree. I've already written about 7 or 8 chapters, so I'm not too far along in that book yet, but I'm hoping to get all of this done this year by the fall. I'm hoping to get everything done by the fall, and then I'm going to do a rapid release. I'll put that first book, The Fly of the Raven, up as a perma-free on all platforms, and then I'll do a rapid release into I'm probably going to put it into KU, Kindle Unlimited, for the first 90 days, because you have to be exclusive. Thanks, Amazon. You have to be exclusive, so I'm probably going to do my rapid release for the last 4 books into KU, and then at the end, as each book reaches the 90 days, I will take it out and go wide. And so hopefully that will take me into I don't know, late winter, early spring of 2023. And then I can just forget about that series because that's my first series, and I've spent too much time worrying, writing, rewriting, editing, re-editing, recovering. I mean, it's had probably 3 different covers. They've had probably 3 different covers by this time, so this will be the 4th. And I just want to get it done, get it published, and not worry about it anymore. I feel like I've got to finish this story before I go on to my next series. My next series is a 7-book series. It's kind of a urban fantasy. I've been reading a lot of urban fantasy lately, but it's not my first love. I love epic fantasy, but I'm gonna try my hand at this. It's kind of like a portal fantasy / urban fantasy, but it's gonna have a lot of epic fantasy elements in it, and I hope it hits and sticks in the market. I don't know. I'm not real good at writing to market. I'm not very good at that at all. But it's a 7-book series, and I've got the whole 7 books outlined, so I know where I'm going. And they're going to be shorter. They're not going to be this 150,000 word epics. They're going to be shorter. So I'm hoping that I will be able to get most of that done in 2023, and once I've got like the first 5 books done, then I'll probably start releasing them, because then I'll know, I'll have more confidence. I know that I can finish those last 3 books. So that's where I am with that. I've got about 3 more series already started in different stages of being done. One is a romantic sci-fi. Another one is a dystopian trilogy, and I'm excited to get back to all of them. So I want to get the Sword of the Rhiannon series finished, get it re-edited, recovered, and do rapid release, so I get that out of the way, don't have to worry about that anymore, and then go on to some new material. I am writing a short story a month. It's on my Patreon. It's either a short story or a collection of poetry every month. You can find me at Patreon, Patreon /Melissa E. Beckwith, and there is 4 different levels that you can join, and you'll get an original short story or collection of poetry from me each month, and at the end of the year I'm going to bind those up and make one anthology of all the stories and poetry and send those out to my patrons. You can also join my email, my newsletter. I have not done anything with it since COVID, so it's kind of dead right now, but I am going to be resurrecting that newsletter in 2022. So please go to my website, melissabeckwith.com, and join there. Join my newsletter, and I'm going to hire somebody to take care of my newsletter, because like I said, technology just stumps me. So and I won't be sending those out like ridiculously often, because it annoys me when I get a lot of email. So expect once a month. That's it. Once a month, or when I'm releasing something. So go there and sign up. And other than that, I'm just going to be trying to concentrate on getting several hours, 3 to 4 hours a day in the morning after meditation, getting back into the habit of writing every day, at least Monday through Friday. On the weekends, I take a break. But I do publish my books under my small publishing company. It's very small, it's just me. It's called Fairy Ring Press, because I love that epic fantasy. But that's what to expect from me and my writing in 2022 and 2023. I'm excited to get over all this COVID stuff. I mean, it was tough for all of us to regulate our mental health during that whole thing. And my husband and I did get COVID in November. Was it November of 2020? I guess. Yeah. Anyway, it was before the vaccines were available to us in our age range. And we did get COVID, and I got very sick. I have long COVID still. I have all this time later, I still have limited ability to smell things. I can't taste some things. I get tired easily still after all this time. So I'm dealing with that, but it's not as bad as it was before. I mean, there were a half a year where I could hardly, walk outside. It was bad. But putting all that behind us, still dealing with this real estate garbage, and still living in our camper in our daughter and son-in-law's driveway. I'm in their backyard right now. So I'm trying to be better at regulating my mental health, to have some space left over to devote to my love, which is writing. I have always wanted to be a writer. Before I even knew how to read, before I learned how to read, I was writing picture books. So being a writer is always, it's in my DNA. It's what I've always wanted to do. So I'll be getting back to my writing this year, and that's about it. I'll keep you guys updated on my writing progress. I'm getting back to, I want to say halfway finished with the complete rewrite of The Flight of the Raven. I think the first version is still available for free on my website, so if you want to check out the first edition, you can get the free ebook there. But everything is going to be changed with this new book, so I'm going to be jumping back into that, and hopefully I'll completely finish that rewrite and get it off to my editor, which is also Courtney. Fiction Atlas Press. Love her so much. She has been such a huge help to me. She is a blessing. So hopefully I will be done with that soon, getting it off to the editor, and then starting the rewrite of Tree of Bone and Mist. And I will be giving you guys updates in the future, and hopefully you'll hear from me soon saying we found a house. I hope. Okay, talk to you guys later. Oh, please subscribe if you're not subscribed, and ring the little bell so you get a notification when I make my new videos. And if you find this information entertaining or useful at all, please leave a comment and share. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.